Hello, people. I am here to entertain you all with this session. A peaceful good evening to all. I am Swapna Ratlawat from first year chemical engineering. I am going to host this Top Talk. A warm welcome to you all. Let us start our session with an invocation by Madhu.
Thank you, Swapna. This is who we are. We are a team, talented, energetic, astonishing mindsets. We can do anything and everything. We talk, we care, we respect each other. We see beauty in everything. We are connected by hearts and driven by values. We celebrate each other. We provide value to each other. We take ownership in everything we do. We have freedom to make mistakes. We learn as we go. We are mad to make a difference. We love disruptive ideas. We make impossible things possible. We are strong to question the creation. We believe in dreaming big. If we do not dare to dream big, are we really living? Why be ordinary when we can be extraordinary? This is who we are. By Shivani Shirsagar.
Thank you, Madhu. Next, gratitude story. Gratitude is a word when we feel low, then immediately we chill by gratitude, right? So, why let's listen gratitude story by Nishita.
Thank you, Swapna. Hello, everyone. Myself, Nishita. One of our top ESL pillars is the attitude of gratitude. There are many stories all of us have experienced, and now Top Gratitude team presents exclusive gratitude stories in every Top Talk. Here is one of the stories which one of our senior, Shivani Akka, shared a story with us. And now, on behalf of Top Gratitude team, I am going to tell a story. I have attended a session in which the speaker told how to write a resume was very helpful to me and to get started. She have put in lot of work and I wanted to thank and appreciate her. I wrote a card and sent. Her reply was, "Hey Shivani, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. This is the sweetest thing anyone has ever done for me. I am so glad that I could be of help to you. I would love to stay in touch with you. Once again, thanks a lot for taking out time to make this card. I am overwhelmed. This made me feel very happy. It made me happy and it made her happy. What do I do? I just appreciated and said thank you. By Shivani Shivsagar. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishita. So, now I would like to introduce our top speaker. So, before introducing our top speaker, I would like to include one thing. Today's our top speaker is a mentor, multi-talented person. We can see in one word in great personality. So, I would like to introduce our top speaker with a poetry. గురువంటేనే గుణమున మిన్న గురువికి సాటి ఇంకేముందన్న లోకం తెలియని పసివాడైనా లోకాలే ఏలే పైవాడైనా అది గురువుని తల్లిని మొదలు జ్ఞానం పంచే ప్రతి ఒక్కరిలో కొలువుండేది గురువే కదా కనిపించే మన పవన్ కెల్లా గారు వేమ. So today's our top speaker is none other than Pawan Kella Garu. Now I would introduce him. He completed his BSc Biotechnology from Andhra University. He is founder of BioInfotech and he also a mentor of ATL. His passion, exploration, and motivation made him the founder of BioInfotech. He is skilled in communication, project management, digital marketing, and presentations and research. His accomplishments are fundamentals of digital marketing from Google, artificial intelligence from Accenture, copyrights of AL integrated with ATAC from Government of India, design thinking for business strategy and entrepreneurship from University of Sweden, internship at Delhi IIT, mental health effects of the COVID-19 pandemic from Harvard University. So, Pawan Garu, I would like to Pawan Garu, can you give any advice uh, to look at into bioinfotech for us?
Okay, excellent, Shwarna. Very good to know all, seeing all like-minded people together. I'm so impressed by your thought talks. Like not only thought talks, I have seen your complete website, everything. It was like very, very awesome. and I was personally connected to your top cell people. And coming to this sessions, let us be not to make a something like motivation kind or something like that, because I'm not a motivator or not such a great person to tell you guys, because we all are same age group, right? So I'm not that much right person to motivate you people, or giving you suggestions or something like that. But I want to tell you how this kind of India is going to be. With a small story I will start, and how, in what position we are, and like on particular situation, what how we are treating, and coming to BIT, bioinfotech, how it started, and the journey of bioinfotech, and like how it make impact on students. We got impacted on more than one case plus students over 1 year, within 1 year. So how it happened, everything, like we'll discuss with a story. Okay, is that okay, Shwarna?
Yeah, yeah, sir. Okay.
Excellent, thank you. So okay, how many of you like space centers? Like everyone likes space centers and this kind of. Do you know how many space centers throughout the world? Anyone can answer. Anyone can answer. Do you know what? Which is the first space center, like biggest space center in the world? It's like a general question, not like a GK or something like that. Don't think in that way. Just answer what you know.
Generally, NASA. We use
Yes.
it.
Excellent, Tanush.
Salyut 1.
Excellent. Excellent, Verma. Super. So good. I hope everyone know about NASA, but no one answered except Dhanush. I don't know why. Okay, cool. Leave it. Uh, so NASA is the biggest space center, and we know, like still more are there are some kind of Russian space center is there, French space center is there. China is one of the top five space centers. Okay, so every space center is good, but still, why India cannot be on that particular five positions? We can able to make rockets very low cost, and we can able to make Indian rocket with very low cost and low budget, everything. Like we can able to, we have more power of giving this kind of scientists, like even NASA scientists are 30% around Indian scientists are there in NASA. So why can't we make such kind of impact on this kind of rocket science or something like that? Anyone know about it? Do you know why we are still in very last position? Like why our ISRO is still unable to reach out that particular five positions? Anyone can answer.
Funding and all, like not receiving
Ex-
proper encouragement for the new ideas and funding too.
Excellent.
I would say NASA is taking away brilliant Indian minds. So, example,
Excellent.
we have one great story which we are going to see as a movie with like a Tamil hero.
Excellent. Rohit, good to know. Today is my story is that only. I hope everyone heard about this rocketry movie. Anyone heard about it? It's going to come maybe within few months. Anyone heard about it?
Yes, Nambi effect. Yeah.
Yes, Nandi Narayan. How many of you know about Nandi Narayan? Have you heard?
Yes.
I hope most of them not heard about him. Excellent, Rohit. Excellent. So yeah, even Apurva heard about it. Excellent. So Nandi Narayan was great scientist. He made impact on all the Indian people. Like we can say that ISRO, space centers. Like how many of you know? Before that, we'll start with a what he discovered and why he is so important to us. Okay. How many of you know cryonics cryonic preservations. If any of you are from science background or something like that, you'll be knowing about cryonic preservations. How many of you heard about it? Cryonics. No? If possible, make a note of your bring one paper and pen with you so that you can note it down what I am telling. It will be more easy to recollect after this meeting. Okay, thank you. So cryonics is one of the most good preservative method for preserving this kind of even humans. It came from humans. Like it started preserving cryonic preservations are like something like preserving live objectives or something like that for years together. Like in USA, I think so. Like in Texas or some in USA on some particular area, they started preserving human bodies for more than 200 years ago. They started preserving them to like same like live body it preserves. Okay, so why they started is to bring out the change after like even though like after maybe 100 years back after, like they can make one kind of impact on human bodies. Like if possible, they can bring them back. Such kind of impact they can bring through this kind of cryonics preservation method. Okay, so it like minus 180 degrees centigrade, like they even though it is a minus 180 degrees centigrade, they will preserve on that particular temperature, and they'll make into existence, live into existence. It all connected to our DNA, everything. If we can make such kind of impact on future, so basically we can tell that it's a preservative method, best preservative method. Okay, so moving to rocket, what is the beneficial point of rockets and the preservative methods? While moving to the space, they need to stay for several months, days, some of the time like they need to stay for years together. So at that particular time, we need a good preservative method while traveling on the space center, right? So cryonic is one of the best preservative method for anything like fuel, everything. So they started, like Indian Space Center started preserving this particular fuel, everything on one kind of cryonic method. So he discovered like a cryonic preservative method to begin in India. Like he is the project manager of particular objective. So we'll get back to 24 years back. What happened? Okay, 24 years back, there is a like case on a scientist, ISRO scientist, who is very good at this kind of, as I told you, project manager of cryonics, everything. What does the case happen? Like it happened on a particular person who wanted to try to sell the particular blueprint of ISRO to some other countries. So that was the case on Kerala. So it happened. So okay, people started climbing on him, like something like he's one of the biggest fraud of Indian people or something like. Every people started commenting on him. Every even youth started looking at that particular news, and they started doing this kind of dharmas, everything. They started making one kind of great impact on that particular person. And even police, like they started hitting him on police station. I mean, everyone know about third degree. They have done complete third degree for him, and at last again he came back after 5 years. And like Kerala government gave him around 10 lakh rupee for like apologizing him that it was a wrong case. And people started again, even though government claimed it a wrong, but like why what happened behind that? Because CBI entered into that particular case, and they started like they started asking what happened. And they I hope everyone know about CBA, Central Bureau of Investigation. They claimed it was good news. It was not like Nandi Narayan did anything or something like. It is a fraud case which was kept by Kerala government. So okay, everything was happened, and people start realizing about it. People started thinking that Nandi Narayan having good money from some other countries, and he started giving to the government. So that's the reason Kerala government revealed it in that way. So everything was happened. Okay, people like all the people were shut down, and I mean they forgot about that particular case. Everyone are busy with their works, and even government forgotten about it. But Nandi Narayan, he unable to digest the thing what happened to him, because he's such a great scientist. He went back to ISRO again, but they are not allowed to do such a great work, cryonic preservation, how to on that particular project. They cancelled him. So such a great scientist, he became disappointed, and he started giving interviews for the people, and he written one book. Please go through about Nandi Narayan's biography. You'll get a lot of information. What is this? Why you came and why you telling about this particular Nandi Narayan, ISRO? What is this? I'm unable to understand. You might think about it, but here the thing is, I told you a story of Indian, like Anik, how Indian people are, how Indian culture is, how we are treating a great scientist or a great person or anyone, like how we are going to treat a person. How many of you understand the story? Like, could you please, anyone? It should be something like interactive. So I hope I tried to make a story in a good way, but I hope I tried, but I don't know how much I tried. So let me know how what do you gain from this story? Anyone? What did you like gain from this particular story? What do you understand this from this story?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Thank you, Anna, first for bringing out Indian peril into the talk, Nambi Narayan. So what is lacking in my sense, we are believing what news or what people say. We are not into the truth. So truth is missing. So finding out truth is a very difficult task for the people nowadays. So we are habituated to listen to the news. We are habituated to listening to the stories of their own. So there is no proper, I would say, like truth is missing. So knowing truth is missing. So that's the reason Nambi Narayan was in that situation, and we realize it now. And one more thing, self-realization is missing. So if you talk, the ultimate aim of life is self-realization. So it's not about life and life motives. Just to tell self-realization. So we didn't realize the truth. So back then, now we realized. Now we made him hero. So at least now we realized it. So self-realization is missing, and there are many factors that are missing. Like these are the gaps we should fill it. And yeah, self-realization and not believing truth, just believing the people words. These are main points where we are in the lagging. I feel these are the 2 points.
Excellent. Yeah, someone want to speak?
Yeah, thank you, Anna. And as Rohit Anna said, because we did not know the truth, we made assumptions, misconceptions just came up, and people were thinking that because he had connections with some other countries and the money which he got from some other countries just filled the government's need, and he was released. But that was not the truth, right? He was also tortured for 10 years. Why aren't people seeing that? And yeah, I mean, not every person is bad. We need to understand that. I mean, people need to understand that. And yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So anyone wanted to tell something?
Hi, Pavan.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
I feel here the bad thing is that like ISRO not taking him again into like their organization and making work for cryonics is a bad thing. I feel like they should support. That was the right time. Like ISRO has to support, but it did not.
Okay. So
Thank
okay,
you.
now you go. Yeah, please.
Thank you for sharing the story. Like, what I feel is though he is released or from the jail, we are putting him in the jail with our words and all, like not accepting him the way he is. Like he's a great scientist. At least for that, people should respect him. We should respect him.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, thank you. So now we'll see what is the truth behind it. Why we are lagging such kind of like why can't we encourage such people, or why India is still on that particular situation? Okay, I'll tell you through only. Okay, how many of you know who invented this kind of mobile phone or telephone? Can anyone tell me?
Graham Bell.
Graham Bell phone.
Excellent. Who is the person who told? Triveni, right?
Triveni.
Excellent. Excellent. Any of you wanted to try? Anyone, please? No one.
Wireless
Except Graham. No, I'm asking about telephone. Graham Bell, what she told is right. Still anyone wanted to try? Is that right or not? Okay, fine. So everyone start searching on Google, please. Please go to Google and ask who is the person who invented this telephone.
Wikipedia says that it is a combined work of many individuals.
Okay. May I know the names? Who the other two persons?
Let me check.
It says Antonio.
Okay.
Carl Friedrich Gauss and Wilhelm Weber.
Yeah. If not even you can't spell it out, because that's the reason. Like from the beginning, like from the first class onwards, like our brain got mingled in such a way. Okay. Who invented this telescope? Graham Bell. Tell it on repeat it 10 times. Graham Bell, Graham Bell, Graham Bell. What about the other people who tried for such a great thing? Without telephone, we can't even stay for a minute. Because of that, we entered into mobile phone, and lot of changes happened. A big evolution happened on this kind of telecommunication. Now I hope everyone got this lagging point where we are. We simply focus on a single object or something like that. Okay, we just focus on a particular object, whatever the person told. Okay, simply if teacher told that, okay, telephone was discovered by this particular person, who invented this particular electricity, or who invented bulb. Everyone know about who invented it? Can anyone tell?
Edison.
Thomas Alva Edison.
Yes, Thomas Alva Edison. Then what about Tesla? He created one more big both are in the same generation, right?
AC current.
Yes, AC current. He prepared, because of AC current he can able to prepare one kind of great bulbs, and he created one great impact on our world. Why can't we remember such kind of great people? While learning something, we need to learn completely, or at least a particular what was the story behind it. We are lagging in such kind of situation, because in every exam, who discovered this particular telephone? If we write Antonio someone, answer was wrong. Graham Bell was the right answer. So in that way, India become we unable to think ourselves, we unable to design our minds in such kind of we are lagging in that particular point. So that's the reason. Not only this was the situation, not only this particular situation, like what happened to Nandi Narayan. In the same way, many of the grassroots innovators who can able to have, who is having great education, not have, even though they have great knowledge, inbuilt knowledge, they can build wonders to this particular world, but they are unrecognized. they will be under. They'll say that this person is not educated. Maybe he is not a PhD scholar or one kind of. Maybe he is not a scholar, great scholar, but he can able to bring wonders. Now recently happening about that person, I forgot his name. He is fighting for COVID right now. Can anyone tell his name?
Sonu Sood.
Sonu Sood.
Not Sonu Sood, not Sony Sood, who created one kind of great medicine for. Couldn't remember his name.
Anandaya.
Yes, Anandaya. So, like Anandaya, who did a great job for bringing such great medicine, but we are unable to recognize him. Most of them don't know who is Anandaya. Most of them, even they can't like give him support because it is not useful for us. People think in that way. Okay. So that's the reason. Not only this story, not only this particular person got suffered for such kind of activities or Indian education system or anything, whatever we call. So we directly, like we blindly believe something on such categories or something like that. So we need to improve our education system on design thinking way. Like we need to affiliate ourselves. We need to affiliate our brain in such kind of design thinking mode. We need to like empathize the particular problems, what happening surrounding us, what happening, why it was lagging, why the still problem was unable to solve. Okay, that made me to bring this bioinfotech. So 1 year back, not this story was started before, like when I was around 8 or something like that. So like at that time, I thought I need to start an organization or something like which is helpful for students, because most of the students having different talents and different they can able to showcase their talent, but there is no good platform for bringing such great talents. People still follow only a particular education system, like how many marks do you got, how many what is the rank of your class. People, like even parents start telling that you need to get first rank, then it means what we are making students to learn. We are asking others to be failed and your child should be on first rank. It means you're asking him to like kick other people and bring come friend for your sake. I mean, one kind of like, yeah, for even though it is for a good sake for that particular person, they are creating one kind of cunning nature for every student. We are lagging on that particular point. So then I realized there shouldn't be any competition. Like everyone says that this is a competitive world. Everyone start kicking us and they'll move friend. But that is not the right point we need to move. Even though it is a competitive world, we need to stop that particular competitiveness to the students or something like that. And we need to grow together. We have to raise the other people's hands with us. We need to grow with others. That is my policy. Not like growing ourselves with a single hand. If you move with your single hand, it might take, okay, you might feel happy for some time. Okay, let me tell you one more thing. Okay, I hope most of you know about Mount Everest. How many of you know? Everyone know, right? So Mount Everest is like how many, what was the height of Mount Everest? Can anyone tell?
8,488, something like that, meters.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, still anyone wanted to tell anything about Mount Everest? The height of Mount Everest?
8848, I guess. I do not remember exactly.
Okay. It means like that much height it was there. And if just imagine what parents are telling is you only should go and reach that particular 8,800 meters. You should not allow the other people should reach there. Okay, just imagine if you go there, like you have reached that particular point, you have kicked everyone. Okay, who is coming with you? You have kicked everyone. After reaching there, what will happen? Okay, you reach it there. That is fine. What is the use of being there? Just imagine if like reminding your classmates who can able to reach there by helping each other, and if you reach there, you can enjoy yourself with other people. On even though you are on that particular height, you can enjoy with those people and with those students. That is my policy. Bioinfotech is nothing but we together we need to grow. We should bring a great change on. We need to change the people mindset, not like changing the mindset. First of all, we need to change ourselves. Then automatically people will change. Because when I started, like when I began my life, then I thought like I need to change people. Like when I was intermediate or something like that. So I started giving motivations to students. It shouldn't be like that. We should do in this way. This is the right way. This is the wrong way. I used to motivate them, but everyone feels that a soldier, like in that way they used to think, because no one liked motivation, right? So that day I decided people don't realize for motivations or something like that. So that's the reason I hate motivation. Then what the thing I can do? Then I started working. I need to prove myself. Then people might recognize me or whatever it. Please don't concentrate on your action. What is the result? What you are gaining? What I felt is now I am 20 years old. This 20 years, what I gained is not to concentrate on your result. Only concentrate on your actions. What you gained or something like that. That is the major point what I gained till now. So that's the reason I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and just like I'm enjoying the particular situation, what I'm on every situation I will enjoy. Either it was a bad situation, everything is like I doesn't feel he's a bad person or this particular person is right or wrong. I feel everyone are equal, everyone are humans, everyone are having a different unique nature which they have to grow themselves. That's the thing I follow. Even while I bring some great personalities to our as a chief guest to our webinars, most of them say he's a politician, he is not good, or he is like, even though he's a great person, the celebrities, I'm talking about celebrities, so he's not a good person. Then I say one thing to that particular person, because even though they are not good on your mind, they are like he came to that particular position. It means he might struggle a lot to get such kind of situation, or how he fought. Even though he is not good, he can able to answer that particular bad situations he got impacted on his life. From that we can learn. So that's the reason we created that kind of impact through webinars. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I want to conclude here about my story and everything. Now we'll go with the questionnaire session. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Anna, can you give a brief about your internship at Delhi IIT?
Okay, so Delhi IIT is nothing but like it's an ESL program. What I have done there, like IIT students who wanted to work on this particular what we say, how to develop entrepreneurship skills. They conducted with different people like who got succeed on this particular entertainment, or how to build career on different streamlines. So I supported people like backend, I supported, and even I have given some more inputs for bringing that event successful. Yeah, that's it. It's a wonderful event for me.
Anna, you got a Young Creative Genius Award, right? How do you feel about it?
Okay, I feel yeah, I will tell you about that situation, how it got.
Yeah.
So, like every time I like whatever I like, I follow law of attraction. I strongly believe about law of attraction because whatever we think, it happens. I feel. In the same way, when I was fifth, I think so. I'm very mad about MAD program on Pogo. How many of you know MAD program on Pogo? Yeah, Rob is going to come with his hat. Excellent, excellent. Many of them know. So I'm very like I'm very enthusiastic to see that particular program. Even though like sometimes I used to leave school, like I used to yeah. So like I used to see in that way. And one day I thought I have to reach him for some other purpose or something like that. So I started working like how to reach him on that is like fifth class. Then finally, regularly I used to look his profile and I used to create one different like kind of uh, artworks and everything. Even in school, up to school works, like I used to get some kind of first and second. In that way, I used to get some like normal honorable prizes, some small prizes for me. And after, when I came to seventh class, I have seen Rob is going to come for Oak Ridge International School in Vishakhapatnam. So I was very happy, and I started asking my father, who is working there? Anyone is there who is working on Oak Ridge International School? I started figuring out who is working there, and finally I found that one of my uncle working there, and I started asking him, please take me there. I want to meet him. So he took an appointment, not like an appointment. He just asked me to participate on a competition. So I worked there and I participated, and I made one artwork with a great like something like with straw. I made an artwork like getting a tree, like something like I drawed a tree through star and not straw and coffee. So it gave me like after looking at like Rob gave me that particular certificate and reminding some kit everything. So that made me like Oak Ridge International School recognized in that way. Yeah, thank you.
Anna, can you suggest how can we develop key skills which you mentioned in your profile, like design thinking, graphic design?
How to develop it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you wanted to know how to develop those skills, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not like developing how to develop those skills are not. It's like okay, the basic thing how I develop. Everyone like even you are studying your bachelor degree or something like whatever it may be. In that way, even I enthusiastic to learn and on digital marketing or whatever it may be. I like to learn every course, not only this. Even I learned about space centers and even social issues, everything. It's not like having just like going flow. That's it.
Yeah. Team, can you have any questions? You can.
An inspiring story. Yeah, and can you tell us how, because you are a part of Atal Mentor, right? ATL Mentor. Yeah, what are
Yes.
the things that involve? Because what makes you interest to be part of that, and how it would help others? Because the stories you have explained it like impacting anyone or changing the what the realizing that what exactly the value of doing that. So how you can explain to us and what is the importance of it? Can you please explain us?
Excellent, excellent, Danush. So ATL is nothing but one of the great initiation by government. What everyone people think is like no one concentrate on our education system, but our education like there is a mission called ATL, Atal Tinkering Labs, which gives a great funding for every school, not even a government or private school. Like every school get that particular funding. They get around 20 lakh rupee for installing a laboratory, I hope now you guys are looking on ESL programs and what happening, like how to build this kind of rocket science, everything you are learning in this particular engineering or graduation time. But they started working on school age itself. They are encouraging that particular program on school age itself. So when I was an intern, I started searching why government is not supporting and why these kind of activities are not encouraging by the people. So I found one great person called Atul sir. He's one of my great mentor. He's from Bangalore. So he suggested me this ATL mission, about ATL mission, how this mission was working, and he took me some schools, how people react for such kind of innovations or these kind of things. So I have gone through those particular school profiles and I worked on every schools and everything. Then I got to know that ATL mission was the wonderful mission which can make impact on Indian education system. But the lagging point is most of the people, like most of the principals or whatever it may be, there are more reasons I can't tell you out now, but people unable to install that particular laboratory system or utilize it in a proper way. Was just like I have seen some of the schools, they are just like keeping in a storeroom due to lack of great mentors or due to lack of good management. So then I decided to work on it, even though I'm not eligible for that. I started working how to get that kind of eligibility. Then I worked because like ATL mentor means they need to, at least they need to complete their graduation. They need to have that graduation certificate. So I started working why graduation certificate need to become a mentor. No one is caring about it. So why can't we jump into such kind of activity, and why can't I support such people? So then I started working on this particular ATL mission, and I like Atul sir, as I told you before, he asked me to come as a guest lecturer for Tejashwi Vidyaranya Hyderabad International School. So I came there, and after visiting there, I have seen many of the schools like Tejashwi Vidyaranya, which was getting support, lot of support from particular management, even ATL mission providing them a great infrastructure, everything. They built it in a great way. And after looking that particular structure and that particular students, they are having good knowledge on rocket science. That 5th class students I have seen, small kids can able to talk about drone technology and robotics and such a great technologies. I was surprised by looking those small kids. So then I decided I need to give support for this ATL mission for a longer time, what I can do. Then I started working with different companies like Bivox and Prozol Mines, one of my partnering company, Prozol Mines. So 5 years, I worked with different school projects from there. And I established a laboratory for State Council of Education Research Training through Prozol Mines. So one of the biggest projects I feel. I hope everyone know about SCRT. On your 10th class book, everyone can be able to see at the end SCRT. It is State Council of Education Research Training. Without their permission, you can't even get a question paper for your examination. So I started, like this is the first time we installed the latest technology like virtual reality, telescope, as I told you, one of the best example like telescope. Everybody, like even though I hope most of you learn about telescope from your childhood days. Okay, the teacher who taught you about telescope, even he learned from his childhood. But no one have seen that telescope, how it is, and how either you can see that, but through telescope, stars or everything. Okay, it is like just like you have learned about it and you are living that, like just like throwing it out. That's it. No utilization of that particular information. So we want to bring it in a existence, like all thing into a practical way. So that's the reason I bought SCRT project into live, like I and Prozolmine company. So we bought different kind of technologies like virtual board, AR, augmented reality, planetarium, mobile planetarium. So in that way. Yeah, thank you.
Anyone?
Yes, I want to ask a question. Like, what are the you were interacting with people and getting so many students into this is a very hard task. So, like, I want to know the challenges and what was your driving force and how did you overcome that?
Challenges in the sense, okay, on every stage you will get a challenge. Like, for example, I don't feel it is a hard, like something like hard thing which we can't do it or something like that. It is a stone to drag us for the like achievements or something like that. Okay, we can journey with that particular challenges so that we can able to achieve what we want. That I feel. And coming to this kind of like interacting with people, we need to interact with every person. Like it should be like a communication skills or something like that. We need to have a good communication skill while talking or while interacting with anyone. We need to talk from their position. We need to understand their position. We need to have a talk. That's the reason I can able to bring 1K plus students across AP and Telangana. Not only across AP and Telangana, we are having students from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, from Delhi University, that way. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Like you are a volunteer of Palle Sujana, right? Can you
Yes.
give?
Yeah, Palle Sujana is one of the biggest impact which I not only impact, it's like everything for me. It created one kind of great impact on people, this kind of unrecognized people. Like we can simply say them as grassroots innovators. How many of you know the meaning of grassroots innovators? Can anyone?
Yeah, I mean,
Who were from the start?
I couldn't understand.
Who were involved from the starting? Like,
no. Yeah, please. Anyone?
Like grassroots means I believe in the general life the fundamental from means in daily life we come across many problems, no, like in cutting vegetables or in going or walking, or the every innovation starts from solving our simple problems. So that is so working on those are grassroots means root of the problem, finding the solution from the root of the problem, what is the fundamental principles that I believe. I think that is
Excellent.
the classroom.
Excellent, Dhanush. Yeah, that was the thing. Grassroots innovation is nothing but finding the roots of the problem and who can able to solve. I hope for that particular problem, we like there is no need of PhD scholar or something like a great scholars or something like that. So even a common people can solve such great problems, but we unable to recognize such problems and we unable to like come into existence. How many of you seen Malaysian movie? Malaysian, anyone?
All of us.
Excellent. So Malaysian was a great film which have who came from Palle Sujana. He's one of our volunteer and one of our innovator from Palle Sujana. We bring out such great innovators. Not only Malaysian Garu, we brought up like someone Ashok, one of the great innovators. I hope he was there on this particular line. Ashok was there. Okay, maybe he was not there. Fine. So even I sent him that particular link. You can see search about Ashok. He is one of the great grassroots innovator. Not only grassroots innovator, he brought one great change. Even though he's pursuing his intermediate, He completed his intermediate. Now he jumped into degree first year, I think so. Yeah. So such a great innovators we have. Thirumal Rao Garu, who brought up with a great innovation that pillar climbing. Okay. Like problem solving, different kind of problem solving, even though they are not a great scholars like PhD or something like that, but they can able to solve a common problem, which is useful for every person. So those are called grassroots innovators. Best example is Mallesham, because Chenthkalli Mallesham, we have even like he got Padma Shri award, and like he got biopic on his name. Yeah, so that is what we do, and yeah, thank you. Like if you want to know about Palais Sujana, you can directly contact me, or you can go through the website of Palais Sujana. We'll conduct Sodhyatras, like 60-kilometer walk or something like that. Brigadier Ganesham was the founder of it. Brigadier means, I hope everyone know about brigadier. Meaning of brigadier, it's like an army position. So he came from that position, and he started working on villagers who having great talents, bringing them out and elevating to this particular beautiful world. Thank you. Yeah, please.
One more thing, you got the best project award, right?
Yeah. So it's all about, I have done more than, I hope, like around 50 projects I have done. In that, like my best project award is SCRT project, because I have learned from the ground level to education minister, like ministry level, because I interacted with many people, and like I learned a lot of technologies in 1 month. I'm very new for this telescope and planetarium, virtual reality, everything. I was very new for such kind of great technologies, but I need to install them in 1 month, and I need to teach for the people, like for the teachers who wanted to teach for the students. So like I need to bring such great impact on within 1 month. So it's like a great project award for me. Yeah, someone want to speak?
Yeah, yeah. You have you have got a copyright from in the research field, like hologram technique with artificial intelligence, right? Yeah, can
Yes.
you explain us how it will be going to impact the future? I mean, how it is useful in our daily lives or future life, and how you made it, because how you thought the problem, how did you find the problem? Because that is the finding the problem is the greatest means. I mean, the greatest resource for the innovation, right? Yeah, that we want to.
Yes.
Can you please tell
Yes.
us?
So coming to my copyright, like I hope everyone know about like fossil fuels. How many of you know about fossil fuels? We we are unable to utilize it in a proper way. Yeah, someone want to speak? Teja?
No. We just raised hands. How many?
Okay. Yeah. So like everyone know about fossil fuels, right? So we unable to utilize it in a proper way. Now we are losing them. Day by day, we are unable to like get a proper thing. Even though we have good resources, like we are losing them, right? So for making a mobile, for bringing this mobile out, how much plastic is going to be used, how many trees we need to cut it down, how much coal we need to use, how much like metal we need to use for this particular mobile industry, or not only mobile, like any industry. If you take, like we need to take all the instruments from the earth, and we need to bring it out, right? So I have seen that, like after getting into researching what we can do still more, how to avoid that kind of things. We recently started solar projects, instead of using coal and everything or water. We are using solar energy. We are converting into this kind of electricity. Even we had that electricity, like solar panels on our house. So not only that, like now we started using electric vehicles, electric bikes, instead of using this pollution, like petrol and everything. So then I decided we shouldn't use this plastic and everything. So what is the alternate for that. I started researching how to bring it out. And one more thing what I have found is, after a person expires, after a person was expired, like or something like that, we unable to speak with him, right? Everyone wanted to speak with your amama, or how your tataya are there, like, or your relation, someone was expired recently or something like that. You will be having that pain with you, right? You wanted to speak with them like a livelihood, like interaction should be there, face-to-face interaction should be there to get a great impact. So that was the major problem even I have taken, how to get that kind of connectivity towards your both the people. I hope most of you have seen movies, right? Harry Potter or Iron Man. So there you can find one kind of hologram technology. How many of you have know that particular word, hologram? It's nothing but a row. Yes, good. So it's like a light which can present. It's like a simple light ray which you can able to communicate without using this plastic and everything. We can directly contact through a light. So that will be the next technology. What I found, what I feel is that will be the next everything. Instead of using these earphones and instead of using laptops, mobile phones, or even whatever the technology we are using, everything will be converted into hologram technology. It means like everything we use through lights. Even vehicles start that kind of impact we are going to bring in the future. So that's the reason I have taken that particular hologram technology, and I started working on GTAC. GTAC is nothing but guanine thymine adenine cytosine. It is a code of a genetic code. Like, okay, let us give me more simplification for that. How many of you know about computer code language? What is the computer code?
It is just a way to communicate with make the
computer code. No. I'm not asking the definition. Like, what is the computer code language? What way we? Yes, excellent. Yeah, binary code language, 0, 1. In the same way, how the life is going to be connected with the things. Like, what is the code of a life? It's nothing but GTAC, guanine thymine adenine cytosine. It's a DNA. Okay, deoxyribonucleic acid. Without DNA, there is no life, right? In the same way, without 0, 1 code language, there is no computer world, like technology world, because through that particular code, we can communicate. In the same way, for the life, we can able to communicate through GTAC. So I have taken that particular element, I combined with artificial intelligence. Like next, I want to combine with neural linkage so that it will be giving more effect for this like life code. So that's the reason I'm taking those two elements to bring a great change for through hologram technology. We can communicate with the people. Like, for example, let us say Abdul Kalam Garu. He was not present here, but we love to listen his words. We love to take inputs from him, right? So just imagine if he is there with us right now, and if he can speak with us, how the other people are speaking, whatever question if we ask, if we can answer. So it is like a wonder, right? So that kind of impact I want to create for this through hologram technology and this kind of code language. I have created that code, how to prepare it, and I've taken copyright through NRDC, National Research Development Corporation. So the lagging point is like I need to invest something like more crores for that, and I need to invest my time for that. It's like a time-taking process. So that's the reason I started this BIT for getting more such kind of innovators or grassroots innovators or whomever it may be, like to get backbone for them. Yeah, thank you. Still any questions? Yeah, please, someone raised.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anna. Yeah, that's what I have got, because the idea is something like because collecting because connecting past with future and making it available for the present. That's amazing.
Yes.
And
Yes, thank you.
Thank
Still, anyone want to ask?
Any questions or comments?
Yeah, someone raised.
Yes, Anna, like you were talking about ATL mission, right? Like, what can we do? Like, as you said, many schools have those labs, but they are like storeroom. But what can we do for that regular working of that?
So that's the reason I started giving one kind of good competition behind the principles. Uh, I shouldn't tell here as it was recording. So the thing was, we need to create one kind of good competition behind the students. How the ATL, the importance of ATLs, how the mission going to be worked, and how to choose the right person for as a mentor. uh, like what is the ATL mission aim? What is the meaning of aim? And who started it? And what is like backbone? What was happening behind it? So we need to figure out the things, and we need to showcase for all the students who are having ATL schools. So yeah, by like bringing awareness will be the best option for getting to existence. Yeah, please.
Like who is going to teach that in government schools, like those like ATN mission have started from they've got the equipment, like all the things needed, but there are no mentors or teachers for that, like any private teachers who are going to come and teach the students, or
No, there are some ATL mentors, specific ATL mentors. You need to figure out them, and I hope principal can handle that because they need to pay for them. That's the reason most of the principals cannot, like, won't will to get them into the existence. Or there is one more reason that we are not having great mentors in India because uh, most of the people only concentrate or wanted to their work to be done or their work to be existent. They don't bother about others. Yeah, it's true because like even we feel in the same way, right? Why to feel about others? Just we bother about ourselves. That way, most of like there are a lot of reasons for that, and we need to figure out it, and we need to bring them more awareness for that.
thank you.
Yeah, I am getting in it because the BIT you have the BIT what you have started. It's like you have already said that it is a passion. It is a solution for the passion of the students. Right? Yeah,
Yes.
is it because you are in a field and yeah, what I'm going wrong because how it can help the students who have many other passions because you are interested in hologram and you developed it on your own way, but how the students some are in interested like in agriculture, some are interested in like chemical engineering, or some are interested like in other and every other field and every another innovation, how it will be going to help their passion, your BIT. Yeah, that I want.
So BIT is not for my research, or BIT is not for particular my personal thing. It's all about students who required background support. It's like I have mentioned it out. Like we only told that solution for your passion, right? Bioinfotech is nothing but solution for your passion. So we created that impact on students that they can grow themselves through self-learning process. How they can increase their passion? Like okay, most of them are from rural background, or they'll be having different talents, unique nature, everything, but they're unable to showcase their talent in a proper way because if you wanted to showcase your talent, you need to pay for that. You need to get a good platform. You need to like a lot of things you need to face for that. So that's the reason we brought into existence. It's not like related to my research, or I'll not build it for my own purpose. Like it is for like BIT is spreading it wings all over like platforms. Okay, for example, how BIT started. Like for example, like we started our first project by gathering the complete problem of Indian ecosystem. Where was the problem? What we found it is like we found the major, we created one kind of problem circle. There we found like agriculture and education were the two major roles, two major problems. If we defeat those, if we solve those, we can solve the complete problem circle in India. What I felt is. So for that, I have organized one kind of 1 month workshop for all the students. I collected, I have recruited from different areas, like MBA students, BBA students, and some of them are from agri background, computers background, like all kind of backgrounds. And I started asking them to research, because with one brain I can't do everything, right? So I started asking them to research on every field. Like some of them worked on business management, and some of them worked for science and technology, how agri-tech is useful, and what about the scientists who are working. So after this 1 month, we conducted a webinar, which you can see on our YouTube channel, Bioinfotech. So there you can able to see our Bioinfotech webinar, which was conducted with all the great scientists and grassroots innovators and great companies, CEOs, with students. So there, after listening that particular webinar and after conducting that webinar, I decided that we need to focus on what I felt is like farmers who are facing different problems, like they unable to reach out their every month money, or they unable to generate their income every month. And every people feel that farmers are losing themselves, or farmer unable to generate their income. We apologize for that kind of things, but we unable to understand that even we are facing the problem, even we are dying for that particular problem. Anyone, like most of them won't recognize such kind of things, because if you are eating that particular food, the chemical food, what the farmers are doing, so you need to figure out it. You need to understand that the thing, like it, like we need to. 1 minute. Entama. Yeah, sorry. So we need to understand that not only farmers are facing the problem, even we are facing it. Like even we are suiciding ourselves without knowing. We are eating that particular chemical food and we are losing our lives. Okay, so every person should understand this. Then we can bring a great change. Because till now, every person feels that farmers are like farmers couldn't make such kind of great impact, or farmers are we are like kind, we are giving kind regards for farmers, just like through WhatsApp status or something, like through giving them through words or something like that. But we need to understand that is our pain also, that is even we are facing it. So then we can start fighting for that. So after that, we connected with Green Plus Agro. After looking for that, like it was connected through Atul sir, as I told you before, as Atul was one of the greatest mentor for me. So he connected me to this sir, like Green Plus Agro Mahendra Garu. Then after connecting to him, like it same what I thought, customer should be benefited, whereas farmer should be benefited. So same thought was working since 5 years through Mahendra and Bhupati Garu. So I connected to them and I started working on that particular project. So yeah.
To add for the comment, thank you so much for coming and giving such a wonderful talk, Pawan.
Thank you, thank you.
Like from the start, you have started with a story, and interesting story, and about design thinking, and the example of a Mount Everest, and like enjoying everything without like seeing the results, like focusing on actions, and yeah, like you are talking with so much confidence, and which inspired me. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, still any? Yeah, Apurva, please.
Thank you, Pavan Anna. Like it's been a great experience collaborating with you and knowing so many things that you have accomplished. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Apurva. Yeah, yes, please.
Madhu.
Madhu.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్న ఫర్ కమింగ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ అండ్ గివింగ్ ఏ టాక్. అండ్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉందంటే సమాజం అవతలుడు ఏమైనా పర్లేదు కానీ అవతలను తొక్కేసి మనం అయితే పైకి రావాలని అందరూ అదే వే ఆఫ్ లో ఉన్నారు. బట్ యూ కేమ్ విత్ అన్ అంటే అందరు మనతో కలిసి అందరు పైకి రావాలి. సో అట్లా రావాలని మీరు ఆలోచించారు, అది నాకు బాగా నచ్చింది. సో ఐ లైక్ ఇట్ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, Madhu. Still anyone?
Shall I conclude it? Or any
Yeah.
comment? Lidvija.
Yes. Thank you. That was really inspiring, Pawan. Like whenever I talk to you, I just get goosebumps. Like, the way you express everything so powerfully, and your story, your journey just inspires everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for telling your story.
Thank you. It's not like my story, it's like everyone's story.
Yeah, the way you tell this thing also, I just like it. Thank you.
Because it's not like my own story, it's like everyone's personal story, what we feel regularly. So like one more thing I want to tell about my Guruji who supported me on my college, Satyaprakash Garu, who is a great like leadership, something like entrepreneurship subject he used to teach. He is a professor for that. Like he supported me on college, but that's the reason I can able to build my network very easily. Without him it may take some time, but because of him I can able to bring it very fast, and I can reach out with many people. So I should bless for every student. Like every student must have such kind of great professor on their college, so that every college can change. We can see a great change. Yeah, thank you. Anyone want to speak? Please. Anyone can share your views.
Thank you so much, Anna. Yeah, thank you for inspiring us. We'll end because you have that. I mean, the thing is that you have worked on a hologram technique because what we have seen is we can work generally the teachings. I mean, generally the way we went from our childhood is we can work only after. I mean, we can only explore after our graduation or after completing our studies, because that you have disrupted it by achieving such a a corporate thing from the National Research Development Institution. Yeah, in such an even you have said that even you did not complete your graduation, because that inspires us and that teaches us, because age is the just age does not matter and the study does not matter when you want to achieve something and when you want to explore in the things, and that's really inspiring. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much for coming and giving us the talk.
Thank you, Ganesh.
Thank you, Anna. So I would like to conclude this session. It's my privilege to propose vote of thanks for this session. My heart fills with lots of gratitude and respect our guest speaker Pawan Kela Garu for not only sparing your invaluable time for us to grasp this occasion, but also for you enlightening with us with your commendable talk. And once again, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. And I would like to thank our beloved seniors and friends. Thank you so much for for your attention. And finally, I will leave this inspiring quote by Pawan Kela Garu. our journey never has a destination. All we wanted our journey is to be seen, heard all over the world, to make the world a better place of wisdom. And one second, I would like to present a gratitude card from Top Gratitude Team. Hello, Anna. Thank you for accepting the invitation and giving us a talk. It was really an interactive session, and the stories were mind blowing. Every point you said was true. From Top Gratitude Team.
Excellent. Thank you.
And the gratitude quote by Nivedita. Go ahead.
Thank you, Swapna. Now I would like to share a gratitude quote on behalf of Top Gratitude Team. Gratitude creates the most wonderful feeling. It can resolve disputes, it can strengthen friendships, and it makes us better men and women. Thank you.